Hey guys, welcome back. I have to say it's nice to take a break from the big projects and do something a little more simple. So what's happening right now is that over the winter, I smacked my head while working on this car because the hood struts were going out, and in the cold temperature, they just weren't holding the hood. So I know that most of the people that are watching my channel are people that are more advanced when it comes to the modifications done on their car and whatnot, but there's also a lot of people that maybe are just too shy to ask on the more basic stuff because they're trying to get started on these kinds of projects. I figured I might as well share this because hood struts, it's something that's going to happen to every car, and thankfully most of them are just held on by the same type of ball joint, so I might as well show you guys how to do it. I picked up a pair of hood struts from FCP Euro. These bad boys were about $15 each compared to what the dealer wanted, which I don't remember now, but it was maybe 110, 120 each. And you know what? When these go bad, I can send them back to FCP and get a lifetime warranty replacement on them. Can't do that with a dealership. So obviously that's a no-brainer. Not sponsored. I did buy these on my own. So let me just show you guys because again, there's people out there that just simply do not know how to do this. So I want to show you guys how to do it real quick. Very easy, minimal tools, and really all you need is either a very, very small flathead or a hook. That's it. I figured it'd be easier to show you guys on the bench than on the car itself because of the angles and where the lower mounting point is. It's just easier to show you here. So take a look here. And what you have here is a ball and socket type. On the car, you're going to have two anchor points. Those anchor points are ball joints. And it's just one here and one here. One on the hood, one on the car itself. So the ball goes into this spot here. And what you see here is the ends of this spring clip. And that's what puts tension on it so that it doesn't just pop off here. So in order to replace them, what you have to do is you can't just pull them off because there's tension on them from here. So you have to come in here and either use a flathead or the pick, and all you have to do is just wedge it in here, and all you're doing is prying it to lift it. You see what happens here? You see, focus. All right, you see that there? You see how the springs kind of fall back? So what you're doing is basically just prying on this outward so it can let go of the ball, and then as you're doing that, you're pulling on the shock, and it eventually lets go. You repeat the process at the bottom. What's cool is that when you go and put in the new one, all you have to do is just push, and this will actually open up to allow it to go in. So you can either just push it in there or do the same procedure of loosening it by pulling the tension on the spring a little bit and then popping it in place. Whatever works for you. It really depends on how strong the spring clip is. But the same thing happens down here. You see that? And just to show you guys on the other end, you get how you can do the same thing with the hook. So there it is. And here, let's get the sunlight in there. Let's get some light in there. I feel that the flathead works best, but you can use the hook. It's just easier to work it with the flathead. Okay, now that you understand how it works, let me show you how I do it on the car. Now this is pretty commonsensical. Let's just say you have to use your head. And by that, I mean it literally. Because the moment you let go of that, guess what? That one is not going to be strong enough to hold the weight of the hood. So that's where you have to prop up the hood with your head, like this. It looks silly, but honestly it's the easiest way in my opinion. There's the old one, there's the new one. Bottom is in, top is in, that's it. We're done. That's simple, you see that? So now that this one is done, we just repeat the same process on the other side. All right, so now let's just make sure that they're working. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at that. I actually have to push the hood down in order to close it. They're definitely much better than the factory ones. Oh yeah. Oh, that's much better, guys. And play with it again. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, these hood struts are so much better than the original ones that I had. I mean, they were already 13 years old, so it's only a matter of time, man. Yeah, my head noticed when they went out. So what surprised me is how strong they are because they can actually lift the hood in place, whereas the other ones, you had to push it into place and then it would just hold them there. Anyway, guys, I hope that for those of you guys that have never done this before, I hope you find this helpful to you. And if you did, please give me a like, consider subscribing. And I do have some more projects for this one. I have more stuff for the sound system, and I'm very excited because now that I replaced that valve cover for the aluminum one, I no longer have any math codes issues or any vacuum issues. So guess what? We're finally going to start ethanol tuning. It's only a matter of time, guys. That video is coming with how to do ethanol tuning on this car. Let's see how it goes. With that in mind, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.